Well, nice to see you, YouTube. As you can see from the video, this one is all about this beautiful solar pump for my fish pond that has been gifted to me by BILING, and this is been given to me for free, so I'm going to let you know that. But as you know, I always give an honest review on the product. I'm really looking forward to this one, so I can get some more oxygenated water into my fish pond. So what I'm going to do is just unbox it, and then we'll see how it fits together and how easy it is to connect, and then take it from there. So it's exciting. So my fish are excited anyway. I just heard them calling me now, so let's crack on with the video. So I've got the box in front of me. I'll just go through what's in the box. I have opened it to make sure everything was there, and everything seems to be there. So you have a user manual that comes with it, and to be honest, it's only like 2 or 3 pages long. It's a simple process on how what to do and what not to do. Looks pretty easy, to be honest, so this setup should be straightforward. So we're going to give this a go. So it gives you a diagram of the actual pump and how it works. I'm going to be altering this though at some stage. I'm going to use that today and show you, but I am going to alter this, and I'll talk about that perhaps a little bit later in the video. And that's what's so good about, I think, this is that you can change things around a little bit, and that will you can adjust it to suit your own needs, you know. So it hasn't got to be directly from you, but you can just alter it slightly and have other forms. I want to run a stone, oxygenated stone, you know, pump off a stone in here, because I've got a little pump in there, but I want to run a stone off it as well, just to give that extra oxygen. So this is what I'm going to plan to do with this new BILING solar filter pump, as it were. So there's the instructions, so that's good. Then we have basically the box that this is the filter box. The filters and things are inside, and all the bits and pieces. So we'll open that up now in a second. Just put that to one side. And then we go, here's the running part that runs the actual pump, which is the solar panel. And it's very well packaged. Comes in these foam packaging. Look at this, guys. That is a beauty of the solar panel. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? You've got the one connection on the back there, the wire, which fits into the unit, to the pump itself, to get the filter system moving. And so BILING have done a good job, I think, of that panel. It looks a good quality one, and we'll check how that goes now in a second. So just put that down there under the foam. So open up this little box. This is the box, really, that there's the lid, and it comes with these filters in there, in that order. You've got to make sure they're in. So I'll just put that to one side. You've got a bag with all the different connections in there, you know, the different types of the head of the flow. Do you know, like you've got like an umbrella type, you've got like a shower type, you know, different heads on the pump to have different sort of like looks to the pond, I suppose. The pump itself is here, and then we'll have a look at that now in a second. Then you have these clay-like balls or clay-like tablets. Oops, a daisy. It's no good, is it? Clay-like tablets, and these are basically what helps with the filtration system. And you've got these little balls inside, plastic balls, and these help with the filtration system as well. But they go in here to the side of the pump. So let's look at the pump itself. There's the pump. It's only a cute little thing, but it's apparently it's very good. Apparently these pumps are. So just put all the rubbish in one place. So there it is. And obviously the cable then fits to the solar. Obviously that's a longer lead. So we're going to see how that works now. So let's just set it up together and see how we can work this. This is going to be new for me, so I'm doing it as I go along, guys. So I'm not going to re-record the video. We'll wing it, as it were. We'll follow the instructions, of course, but we'll see how it goes. See how easy it is to set up. All right. So let's start with that. Okay. Let me just re-angle you on the camera. There we are, guys. That's pretty bit better anyway, at least. So these are the clay filter balls and things all in there. And then you have these other little plastic bowls, and there's 10 I think in total of them. And then there's the pump. But in the bag you have all the connections, so let's have a little look what the connections are. Okay, so you've got a few connections here. See if we can set this up together now, alright? So I got all the pieces together there, and there's a rubber seal there. Put that back in there for a second. So, the first thing to go in is the pump. So put the pump in. Undo this. And then I'll show you. On the corners of the box there, look, there's a bit for the cable to come out. It's like a little kink, and it sits nicely in there to stop the cable actually being crushed when you put the lid back on. So it's either going to be that side or that side. So put the pump in. It's going to be the center, and I'm going to run it this side like that. The cable is out, and then I'm going to open up my zip bag. Put all my filter bowls inside, like that. You can see that. Okay. And then, looking at the instructions, just going to get the instructions back up for a second. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. Switched on. Actually, I don't know if I've done that right. Actually, these I think I got to stay in the bag. So, see, this is what I'm saying. You need to read the instructions. Let's try it again. Okay, I've re-put them back in the bag. All right. So we put the pump back in, and we'll put them there. We'll put the balls around this side. I'm assuming that's looking what it's looking like. Okay. Then the filters. Blue one on first. It's got to be in the middle actually. Make sure that's in the middle. Okay. Blue first, black on top. Okay, so that seems to be the right way to do it, so it's all fixed in. And now I've got these outlet pipes here. I'm just looking to see which ones are what. That's going to turn it on, turn it off. I think we'll try that one on there. So that just connects to there. And I think that one goes, hang on, see, I need to put the, I think I need to put something on there. So I'll just move it across a bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just building it up here, guys. Okay, so that's what's gonna be the shower head on it, as it were. Put them back on. Just double check it's the blue one first, yes. Black one after. Yes. It's on top. Then the rubber hose seal goes over the top of there, like so, to make it straight. And then that fits on there, and that fits on there. That's it. Now this will go into the water. This will connect to the solar panel, and we'll give it a whirl. Let's have a look, is it? Okay guys, so I'm gonna plonk it in now and connect it up, alright? So my fish are looking good in there as well. So I'm gonna drop it in. And it might need a bit of time to fill up when you drop it in, okay? You may need one or two things on it initially to weigh it down a bit. No, you're sitting nice now, but I just want it straight, that's all. As straight as can be anyway. There we are. Right, let's plug the panel in. Let's see what it's like. Obviously I'm going to set the panel up properly, but we just put it in now where the sun is out by here. And see if we can get it to work. Okay, so we're plugged in. Is anything happening here? Doesn't look like, does it? If I switch it on, there's a thing. There we go. So that's it at the moment. There's hardly any sun out at the moment. That's the trouble. It might take off a bit now when the sun comes out a bit more. Typical, it's gone behind the cloud at the moment. Let's see if we can just leave it running for a minute, and if it goes any bigger when the sun comes out. I know it will, for definite. It'll just start pushing out more water when the sun gets out. Minute for the sun to come back out, and we'll switch it around, alright? So the sun's about to come out now, so there's a tiny bit of cloudlet to see if it improves when the sun comes out, if it goes gives off a bigger So it's running even when the sun's not in, which is good. When the sun's not out rather, which is good. So that's not as I thought it would be. Well, actually, it is. It is getting better. That's definitely bigger, isn't it? Sun's coming right out now. Very good. I quite like that. It's pretty, isn't it? It's like a little glass. That's very nice. The panel is just set up there, look, at the moment. Yeah, I am impressed with that, to be honest. Because I've got a little filter pumper there, but the solar one is definitely better. Definitely better. Right, let's get back to you. I'll give you my honest. Before I do that, I thought I'd change the head on it. Look at that. That's quite powerful indeed, isn't it? I quite like that. That's cool. The only thing is I don't like going over all the wood and all that here, but that's a really good oxygenator, that one is. So there's a different lid, different top that I put on it basically to the other one there. No, that's fantastic. Love it. So, what do I think of the BILING solar panel pump for my pond? Thumbs up or thumbs down? It has to be a thumbs up. I know I've had this product for free, but I am giving you an honest review. Obviously the long-term use I can't comment on, but the setting up, the ease of use, the free power you get from the solar panel, 30 watts, and it's pumping like a billy over there. Even when the sun went in, I noticed it did keep going. So it sort of runs off light, not sort of sunlight as such, but when the sun does come out, the actual fountain takes on another new level, like, you know. So they're still going to give oxygenated water even when the sun is not out, which I think is a brilliant thing. So I think BILING have done a good job of this, and I recommend it, definitely. They're not very expensive, and I'll put a link in below to the actual product itself, and you may be able to get a discount if you use that code. Thumbs up from Carl. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.